What's up, guys? Age here, and today I want to just talk to you a little bit about my experiences so far with YouTube, what I've gone through, what expectations I had going into it, and how things are, really have really turned out to be. So the first thing I want to talk about is my expectations going into this. When me and Dagstaff started this channel, what I thought it was going to be like versus what it really is like. So coming into this, I thought this is going to be simple. All I'm going to have to do is get a game capture card, or, device, and capture some gameplay, throw some commentary over it, throw it up on YouTube, and it's going to be real easy. Going to be able to pop out 3 or 4 of these a week, no problem. And in reality, there's a lot more work to it than that. It's not as simple as that, and that's something that I'm figuring out, or I have figured out over the course of this past month. And I still have a lot to figure out, don't get me wrong. Just because I'm making this video, I'm not trying to suggest that I'm a YouTube master. By no means am I suggesting that. I still have a lot to learn, but I just want to kind of share this stuff with you guys. My other expectation was the equipment. I thought I was going to have to spend a couple to a few $100s to get everything I need, and that may be true for some people, but for me I ended up having to spend quite a bit more than that. Because I had, I had to upgrade my computer a little bit, and I had to do a few other things to get the equipment and to get everything running the way that I, at least meets, my minimum expectation of what I want my channel to look like. Now you could actually, in reality, you could spend thousands of dollars, depending on what editing software you use and what you're using to edit your pictures and your thumbnails with. You could spend a lot more than that. I unfortunately don't have the funds for that kind of stuff right now. Maybe in the future I can upgrade some stuff, but for now I'm happy with what I'm using and the quality that it's putting out for me. So the next thing I want to talk about is my understanding of YouTube, or I should say my gross misunderstanding of YouTube. I had never knew how much there was behind the scenes on YouTube as far as what you can and can't upload, how the monetization works, just the nuts and bolts of getting a channel up, getting it running, getting everything linked, getting your thumbnails in there, getting your annotations, doing all this. I'm figuring that out as we go, but I've still got a lot to learn in that department as well. Like I said, I had no idea how much little stuff that you needed to know going into this, and luckily there's a lot of helpful videos out there on YouTube that teach you how to do this kind of stuff, so that's been very helpful. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff is outdated, but if you look hard enough you can find some pretty recent stuff to help you out with. The last thing I want to talk about is the amount of work that goes into it. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I originally thought that it would be simple: record some gameplay, talk over it, throw it up. There's actually a lot more work to it, creating, if you want an intro, if you want a logo, if you want something at the end of your video that kind of displays your channel name, and you can have a subscribe link on there or something. You got to create all that, and that can be quite a bit of work depending on how well you want to do that. So, and on top of that, just getting the gameplay can be a hassle. You can say, well, this weekend I'm going to sit down Saturday afternoon, I'm going to play for 3 hours, and surely I'll get a few gameplays out of that amount of time. And something that's completely out of your hands, like maybe you're having a bad connection for whatever reason, and you don't get anything decent. So you got to take all that into consideration. It is quite a bit of time that you have to put into this to get out some quality stuff, or at least stuff that well, again, it all depends on your expectations of the videos that you're putting up and what you're wanting to accomplish. So for me, I want to put up decent gameplay. I'm not the best player in the world. I don't claim to be, never pretend to be, but I still want to put up something that's at least halfway decent. Not just throw up, some terrible gameplay and throw some hasty commentary over it. I want it to have some kind of substance and mean something to me. So Anyway, guys, that's my experience with YouTube so far. I know I've still got a lot to learn, and I'm having fun with it. I'm looking forward to learning it and getting better at all this. And I hope you guys can stick around. Thanks.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.